Today let's try a fruit plum cake. It tastes very nice, almost similar to the traditional plum cake without adding any alcohol and without soaking the fruit. We are going to make it instantly. For that, I have taken 1.5 cup of all-purpose flour and 1 cup of raisins, nutmeg and cloves. We need 1 teaspoon cinnamon powder and 1 cup sugar. I have taken 3/4 cup only because I don't prefer more sweetness. And the baking powder 1 1/4 teaspoon. Let's caramelize the sugar. For that I have taken a pot. Heat up the pot and add the sugar in it. It should be in high medium. And don't use any spoons because it will stick to the spoon. You can use the handle and rotate it so that it will get caramelized. We need a perfect color. Don't burn it. The color of the caramelized sugar reflects in the color of the cake. It started to melt. Rotate it. It's almost done. And better to lower the heat, otherwise if you burn it, the complete taste of the cake will be a little bitter. Add 1 cup of water to melt the sugar, but be careful, it's little high steam will come out of it. You have to take care of your face and all. And melt the sugar completely. And we are going to cook our fruits, that is raisins. If you are using dates also, you can cook it. But at first we are adding only the raisins. We will cook till it softens. Before that we have to add the oil. I have taken 1 cup of butter. It's better to melt the butter if you have option for that. In this way also we can do, no problem. It's melted. Now let's add 1 cup of raisins. I have added 2 types of raisins. Cook it in the medium heat so that the water content won't evaporate too much. So it should be in medium. It may take some time. Let's start mixing our dry ingredients. The ingredients are shown in the listed. For that I have taken 1.5 cup of all-purpose flour and 1.25 teaspoon of baking powder. There is a 1/4 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon cinnamon powder. If you don't have all these powders, you can definitely add this to the sugar while you are powdering the sugar, and blend or grind everything together so that you will get everything powdered. I forgot to tell I have added the nutmeg and clove powder also, 1 teaspoon nutmeg and half teaspoon clove powder. Mix all together, and half teaspoon of salt also. Mix all together. Sieve all together for 2 to 3 times, and let's beat 2 eggs, which is in room temperature. It's a large size egg. If it is a smaller one, you can add 3 of them. Beat them well. Keep it aside. Right now, our caramelized sugar and this raisins are cooked and almost they are warm. The temperature is very low. Now we can add one handful of nuts of our choice. I have taken almonds. You can use sliced almonds. I don't have that, so I crushed it. And the egg mixture. Make sure the temperature of the caramelized sugar is very low. Otherwise, the egg will get cooked and it will spoil everything. So make sure it's only warm temperature. Mix all together. Add 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence also. I forgot to record that one. Add dry ingredients in two portions. You need not to mix it too vigorously. You can fold it. The consistency will be dry with this one. You can adjust the consistency after mixing this. You can adjust it with adding hot water, warm water or milk. That's your choice. The consistency adjust with, I have added half cup of milk. This is quarter cup measuring cup. You can add little more if you need a little moist and soft cake. You can make it little more loose consistency. Now let's transfer this to the cake dish. Before that, I am preheating the oven. It's a toaster oven. Bake in 350 Fahrenheit. It may take 45 minutes approximately based on your cake dish and your oven. I'm making in a glass dish. The If you have parchment paper, you can use that. Otherwise, you can oil and dust it. For the cake mix into the dish. The color is perfect. The caramelized sugar gives this color. And tap it in order to release the air, entrapped air. And let's bake it. Once it's ready, you can feel the aroma outside the oven. By the time it will be ready. Or you can check with a fork or needle whether it's cooked properly. When the aroma comes out, you can check it. If it's not done, you can bake it for some more time. Now it's done. The color is perfect. The top portion we have some cracks. I guess it's due to the consistency. We need to add a little more moist content. And it was very tasty. If you can keep it for one day, it will taste much better. As it's a fruit cake, the taste of the fruit get into the cake completely. It may take one day. If you can wait till then, yeah, it will be very nice. It's not stick. We can transfer it into a plate and let's cut it and see the texture and color. Wait. It came out very nicely. The color and the texture, everything is very nice. But I recommend you to add little more moist content. If you enjoyed the video, it's a very nice cake. You should try it at least once. Really a nice cake. You should try it at least once. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing to my